All right, so in this video, we're going to look at how to start an estimate. We'll look at how you can do that via templates, how you capture the information, and also where you add files and notes. So into my Build Exact account over here. Now I'm talking about this from the perspective of you've started a lead and then you want to start an estimate. So for me, that's going into the lead and then using this estimates button up the top to create the new estimate. If for whatever reason you're not using leads, then the alternative for you would be to go to estimates and say create a new estimate instead of starting from the leads. So here I am in my lead. I'm going to say estimates. It'll say, well, there's currently none. Let's create one. And there's a few different ways of creating the estimate. In this video, I'm going to talk just about the template and self-start options. There's another video that talks about the AI estimate generator. So if you have that feature, definitely check that video out. But for this one, I'm just going to pick from one of these templates below. Now, if I click on this, it'll give me a kind of an indication of what stuff goes into it. The whole idea is that when you're starting an estimate, it's way better to start with something there versus nothing most of the time. And hence, we have these templates to try and, I guess, jog your memory of things that should be in there and try and avoid or reduce the chances of you forgetting things. As a side note, if you have existing templates, it is possible to import them via Excel. And additionally, if you've done an estimate, it is also possible to take that estimate and turn it back into a template. So I kind of think that the first quote that you put through will generally be the most work. It's going to have the steepest curve. But once you've done that, you can copy estimates, you can use templates, and that speeds things up a whole bunch. For this one, I'm going to go kitchen and bathroom. And just on the right-hand side, there's options to say include template quantities. Not all templates have that option. And if it does, it just means that the template we're pulling it from had some rough numbers for that particular job. Personally, I hardly ever use it anyway. And I should say as well, the most common use, if people are to tick it on, is that their templates are kind of pre-built for very repetitive jobs, and you do need all of the items, all of the prices, all of the quantities as well. Description here. So this could be like Dan's kitchen, building type, kitchen renovation. It will know the job address and the client from the lead, and we go create. Awesome. A couple of quick intro points now that we're in the estimate. Up the top, you will see the client, the lead, and the estimate reference number. These little things are quick links. So if you click on the client or the lead, you can navigate around. Bonus point, I also use the back buttons a little bit. So if I've left a screen, I want to go straight back to it, I use the back button for that. Now, estimate details is largely the same as the lead details. In fact, a lot of the information comes through, like the address and the client's name and that sort of thing. We even bring through notes if that was made in the lead, as well as the documents. Those both transfer. A couple of extra points. Work location versus the address of the client. Most of the time, well, I guess this does depend on the type of work you do, but very commonly, if you're doing remodels, renovations, the client will live at that site. In the case that they don't, you can fill out the client's address and have it separate. Think of this as, it could be someone who owns multiple rental properties and they live somewhere, so we want their details for that, but we're not, we're doing work at different properties, and hence we can hold two addresses. If they live at the address of the work location, I generally just leave that blank. Going on down, things like their phone, the lead details, just talking about which lead it's connected to. Very similar to lead, we have the option of starting the client portal here. And there's a whole other video on the client portal and how to use it. So quick summary here is, for most people, the client portal isn't the first thing they do. If you're new to Build Exact, I'd focus on getting the estimating and job sections running before you think about client portals. Last part for this page, digital signatures. So as you go and share quotes to your client, they can digitally sign it. We keep the record and the file here, So if you ever need to download it, this is where you'll find it. Perfect. As always, any questions, let us know. Have a good day.